Hey, I know that sticker. That's an old one. This thing's that's been on there for a while. Hello everybody, good day to you. Welcome back to the channel. What we have here is a 2006, I believe, Volkswagen Farfignugan Jetta. Customer stated oil change and a couple other little items. We tinkered with the shifter on it. It was not going into reverse. Simple adjustment on the cable sufficed. Anyway, the thing's on its way out. And since I saw the sticker, I wanted to do my guy a solid, because that sticker came from way back in the day when I used to work in the tire shop place in the next town over. And I had noticed during our services of this vehicle that the headlights were looking super duper nasty. So I'm gonna do my good deed for the day, and we're going to attempt to clean up those headlights and de-yellowize the UV damaged plastic lenses on these units. It might work, it might not. I've had success with these types of products in the past, and I've also had somewhat of abysmal failures with those similar products in the past. So I'm going to nose this in a little bit and get some light on the subject, and we're going to get started on this headlight restoration project real quick. It's going to be a quick video, it's going to be a fun video. Let's go ahead and get to it. Let's pull this unit in. Oh, wait, I forgot. Almost forgot, guys. Look at that, 163,598 miles on this 2.5 liter Volkswagen. Oh, by the way, check it out. I got myself some new oil stickers here. Yeah, now we're official. I had made mention of my oil sticker situation in the past. I have Amsoil stickers, and I don't sell Amsoil oil. No offense to Amsoil or anything. It's just, that's not really what I sell here. So I went ahead and ordered some of the Amsoil stickers, and I think those are way more nicer. Anyway, I'm gonna nose this guy on in right here. Parking Das Auto. Hey, that's one of the few times that Das Auto is applicable. I usually call like Mercedes and BMW's Das Auto, and people don't like that very much. Power down. They're like, it's not Das Auto for BMW, that's Volkswagen, you got it wrong. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna need to do here is get some access to the top of these illuminators. Now, these are not gonna come out perfectly. You can see we've got a little bit of cracking going on here. All of this is ultraviolet light damage. You can see where the hood was covering up the top of these lenses right here. There's the hood line, and then the light exposure was happening here on the face. And over time, the UV has yellowed and broken down the outer layer on these plastic lenses and made them look all foggy and crappy like. So like I said, we're gonna fix that up right now today. All right, so taking a look inside of our box here, we've got the plastic polish. I think that's our final application. We've got this little loofah looking thing, and looks like some sandpaper with Velcro on the back of it. What else is in here? More sandpaper on a sponge with Velcro on the back of it, and this little tool thing here looks like it goes on the end of a little spinny gun. Okay. Oh, and some directions, but we don't need those. Those out of here. So as with most things, the surfaces must be clean and dry, so let's clean and then dry said surfaces before we begin. I'm thinking we'll hit this with some glass cleaner and some blue towels, make it all kind of shiny yellowish. There we go. Okay, let's give it a good little wipe down. That's going to get rid of all the bugs and pollen and dust and dirt and anything else that's on this surface. Because when we go to polish this yellow business out of here, we don't want to grind all that stuff into the plastic. Look, there's a love bug that's on there. He's stuck good. Yeah, I think he's embedded into the plastic now. He has melted. Wow, look at that. It's a billion times better just a glass cleaner. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Appreciate you hanging out with this short video. See you guys next time. Hey, I'm kidding. I'm not, don't go anywhere. I'm not leaving just yet. This is only temporary until this stuff dries out. And I know it looks good for the time being. Similar results can be achieved with like penetrating oil and baby oil, and I guess glass cleaner does the same thing. What's actually happening here is the exact effect that we're looking for with these polishing / cleaning kits. What this is doing is this cleaner is soaking its way into the little microscopic cracks that has been caused by the ultraviolet damage, and it's filling those cracks, allowing for a smoother surface, and then light is passing through it a whole lot easier. But again, this is only temporary until we remove all of that damaged plastic on the outside of this lens. For lack of a better term, we are exfoliating the headlights on this Volkswagen. So that's kind of the plan here. So now that they're all clean and we got rid of all the pollen and bugs and nasty, let's get to the polishing. However, before we do anything, we must apply some blue tape to the paint on this. We do not want to polish against the paint on the bumper, so I'm just going to mask this off real quickly to protect our painted surfaces, and then we can get down to the nitty-gritty of the matter, so to speak. It literally is gritty because we're using a sanding paper that does have a grit. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm thinking and not thinking of speaking. There we go. So we're gonna go all the way around on this thing. It doesn't have to be perfect. We're not painting, we're just polishing some plastic. Thank you. A little bit right in there. As long as we don't have any of the tape on the plastic of the lens, I think we'll be all right here. That was good. We're having one of those grass painting videos again, doing something boring and meticulous. That's good. One more piece, and don't worry folks, I won't put you through the agony words of watching me do the other side. I think we can just get away with one side because the concept is communicated effectively with one delivery method. There. You figured it out?
I figured it out.
What'd you figure out?
I figured out how to get into your payment info.
What are you paying? Are you stealing my money? She's stealing all the money. Look at that. Oh, by the way.
You make me nervous. Stop
Do
it.
I? Does this make you nervous? Does this make you nervous? Does this make you nervous?
Oh, will you do this to my car?
I might.
Because
We'll
that
see.
oil didn't help.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, she put.
I did the penetrating oil. And
yeah, she put oil on it. It lasted like a day. Hey, warning! I didn't do that. That's where the paint's peeled up some. That was not caused by yours truly. Somebody else did that. It was there when I got here. Said all mechanics ever. It was like that when you brought it in. Okay, poof. Got it all taped up. We're ready to rock and roll. Let's get the little sander disc thing on here. And I think we use the polishing compound first. Yeah, directions, prep, power ball, variable speed drill, cordless suggested. It suggests a cordless drill, so we're following the directions. Use a 1-inch ribbon of the stuff in the can on the plastic lights at the top of the ball, and then we take the ball and we polish it. Okay, cool, let's do that. One thing should also be noted, these headlights should be wet sanded. And I'm not gonna use water because I have glass cleaner in hand. So we're just gonna wet sand it with glass cleaner. It'll be fine. So what we'll do, we're gonna start off with these sandpapers first. We got 1500 grit, 800 grit, and I think there's a 3000 grit. Yeah, that's this one, that's a 3000 grit. Yep, right there, 3000. Well, that one said 300, but that one says 3000. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this in all 3 steps. We're gonna start with the 800, then we're gonna wipe it down, clean it off, and then we're gonna move on to the 1500, 3000, and then we will finish off with the little rubbing compound business and that little blue ball over there. Beginning sanding process now. Not very balanced. Getting nice and deep like into the edges is important.
more liquid.
Copious amounts of water. Not water, it's water with a T. A bottle of water. Okay, let's hose it off one more time and see what it looks like with the 800 grit. Give it a bit of a wipe here. Wow, that's already kind of turning into something. Looks pretty good already. Cool. All right, let's step it up to the 1500. It's a much more finer grit. That's going to make a smoother polish than what we've already got here. So let's get it wet again. Nice and shiny. All right, by the way, speaking of nice and shiny, we are fast approaching summertime and the cold weather is going away. Therefore, I have no need for hooded sweatshirts in my merchandise store. So we're doing another sale to finish off the rest of those. Those are 30% off, no promo code needed. It's just 30% off at RaymondRaysRepairs.com. If you pick up a nice and shiny hooded sweatshirt or a nice and shiny regular t-shirt, both of those are 30% off. So please feel free to stock up for the next cold season. Or if you're not in the cold, just grab a regular t-shirt for the regular warm season. And that way you can be nice and shiny as well. So let's get this thing nice and shiny-ish now. 1500 grit coming in. My foam keeps flinging every time I polish on it. Get the edges real good first. I'm gonna smell so good after I'm done flinging this foam on me. Very good smelling foam. Reshine. That's nice. Okay, one more round with the 1500 real fast just to make all the swirls even and smooth. Then we'll step it up to 3000. Then we're gonna do the super fine polish. Go. Okay, let's give it a wipe. How are we looking? Good looking. I think we're looking good. I like it. So the reason that you need to put water on these for polishing them is because you need to carry the heat away from the plastic from the sander. And the water serves as a lubricant to prevent excess heat. And the reason that I chose to use the glass cleaner is the foamy bit of business will actually, I'm not sure if this is the correct term, but act as an emulsifier. It basically will carry away those little plastic shavings. That way we're not re-grinding them back into the plastic. And I think the emulsifier is the correct word for what we're doing here. Anyway, let's switch this out to, where are we at? We are at 1500. Yeah, we're down to the 3000 next. So this ought to get good. Drill's getting warm. Wonder if I should spray the drill with some glass cleaner. Anyway, third sanding protocol. Now this is foamy on the side, so even if we get in real deep and it gets onto the paint, the foam here is not going to tear the paint up. Little rinse, little bit of wipe. That's looking good. Okay, let's blow all the excess out of here with some shop air. Okay, looking good. I still see a couple little swirls in it from that 3000 grit, but we're crystal clearish on this thing. Oh, hey, look, that glass cleaner dried up, and the other side is already faded out again. See it? See the yellow to it? It's still better than it was, but it's not this good. All right, let's switch out to the polishing ball. That's this guy. And we'll throw some of the compound on there. This is our final step on this lens over here. So I peeled off the 3000 pad. Let's put our spinny ball on there. It's out of balance. It's more out of balance. Close as it's gonna get. Okay. Let's pop the top on this guy. Throw some, let's pop the other top, I guess. It's got a, no? Why don't we open? What is this? What's his problem with container? Seriously? Oh, look. So the cap thing, you know, they put those little paper or foil caps or whatever on there. It came off and now it's stuck inside of the cap right here. It's not what I expected to find. Okay, pry driver. Here, I'll get rid of that blockage right now. Yeah, there it is. There's the paper. I guess the polish and the glue on the paper do not get along very well. Ah, it got me. Money shot on the leg. Ooh, that smells good. this final step, what I'm doing here is we're rubbing this compound into the plastic. The very small peaks and valleys that were left behind from the sanding process. That stuff's gonna fill the little cracks, or peaks and valleys rather. And that's going to allow the light to pass through. And this compound is also going to serve as an ultraviolet protectant. That way the sun cannot damage this fresh new layer with its ultraviolet radiation and coronal discharges. All nice and rubbed in deep like. Let's give it one more good wipe here. Ooh, it feels so smooth too. Awesome. So with the exception of that love bug that's ground into it and that one over there, I'd say this is a highly successful operation here on this side. Let us go to the other side and repeat procedure here. Let's loose the tape. We don't need you anymore, masking tape. That's pretty. Look at that. Man, what a difference. So that's driver's side. Come rolling over here, that's our yellowed out passenger side. And I'm hoping the camera picks it up in this lighting, but that's remarkably yellow when compared to this guy over here. Oh, I see some smudges. And now they're gone. Yeah. Okay, let's get at this other side. We're going back down to the 800 grit. Let's get that guy stuck on there. We need lubricant. That's weird. Look at all these spots that are kind of forming. I didn't see the other side do that. I wonder if there's some kind of contaminant embedded into these lenses. Too fast. Too much speed will make too much heat, and too much heat will ruin the lens immediately. My dangle angle is all wrong here. I need to get at this just right. You have to maintain trigger control at all times. Rinse me off. Smelly so good. Wipe it down. Goodbye, yellow. I'll do one more round on the 800 here since these were kind of bad. Okay, so you guys were wondering and have been asking where's Luna, the shop dog. Now, she's not here all the time, but on occasion she comes in, like when she has a vet visit day. She doesn't know we're here. What's up, girl dog? What are you doing? You ready to go? She's like, yeah, I need to go. Luna's ready to go.
I'm ready to go too, yeah.
Okay, see you later.
Bye.
Have a good day, bye. Okay, getting a little closer, we see all the swirls. Hope you guys can see it on camera. There's all kinds of swirls in here from that 800. So we're gonna step it up to the 1500. We're gonna knock these swirls down, and then we will we'll move on to the 3000 for the second time. So the real question is, am I gonna burn up this brushed motor in this non-fuel Milwaukee tool before I get the headlights done? Because this thing is getting super hot. It's like melt a MOSFET kind of hot. Those are parts inside. Yeah, it's a little warm. I've already gone through one whole battery. It's a 3 amp hour battery, and it was fully charged too.
We're stuffed up a little bit over here, I can see it. I'm gonna hit this one more time in that area with the 1500. Time clock, how's that scuff action looking? Oh, much more better. Nice. Okay, last round with the sandpaper. We're doing the pad with the 3000 grit. One more time with our lubricant. Sure. Not noisy.
Okay, the swirling is not really present. I see a little bit in there just from the glare on the light. But we will polish that out with the little dingle ball thing and the rubbing compound. Okay, last round for our Farfignugan here. Beautiful. Okay, our compound has been compounded in. Let's wipe off that excess real quick. Oh, yeah. One fresh, non-contaminated towel. The surface is smooth. Yes. Okay, so we've made a bit of a mess on the paint. As you can see, we've been flinging compound everywhere, and there's plastic sanded debris running down the side of the fenders. So in order to complete this job, we must go outside, visit the garden hose, spray this off, make the whole thing look all nice and shiny like, and then this Farfignugan Volkswagen will be good to go. Ding, ding, key on, clutch in, neutral position located, restarting. Versus nice and smooth like. Yeah, like I said earlier, we fixed the shifter thing. There was some linkage that was out of line, and one of the cables was stretched a little bit. Okay, looks good right here. Windows up. Now, I'm a kind of a lazy individual on certain things, and one of those things is doing things over and over again. Now, we can see here I've got the pressure washer out because I was pressure washing a small block Chevrolet LS engine over there. And rather than taking that back off and switching out a little nozzle, we'll just clean this with a pressure washer. I think that would be even more fun. Then we can use pressure washer cam. Beginning small engine restarting sequence now. Seriously? Wrong switch. One is on, circle is off. Okay. Almost. Or not. Okay, last one. Try again. Come on. Choke off. Yeah. Now we're really gonna make it nice and shiny. Powering down. Yeah, it'll fall. All right, folks, I think we've seen enough here. Taking a look at these newly reconditioned lenses. Good as new, almost-ish. They're shiny, they're smooth, they are transparent, no longer semi-opaque or translucent. Light's gonna pass through. It's safer. We can see better. Other drivers can see you better, and it looks way much more better. And additionally, it gives the vehicle an entire new personality because now it doesn't look so tired as it did before. So let me know what you guys think about this type of procedure in the comment section down below. Has anybody ever tried this procedure and it went south for you? You caused damage, or it didn't work, or it made it worse than it was? Or did you happen to see similar improvements? And which products were you using? Let me know in the comment section down below. So guys, all that being said, I have nothing more to offer you on this particular Volkswagen. Let me know what you think again in the comment section down below. Do not forget to tap that like button while you're down there. And most importantly, have yourselves a fantastic day. See you guys later in a video. End of DOS Auto, end of Headlight Restoration Kit, end of transmission.